Okay, thank you so much, Amina, for chipping in that. So our next facilitator is Joy Anthony, and she'll be taking us into a motivational journey into self-awareness, personal agency, and what our roles are in driving change. This change we have been talking about. So what is our own role in driving it? And Joy Anthony is a seasoned development professional with 12 years of experience in the development sector, specializing in community mobilization, capacity building, sensitization, and advocacy. She holds a degree and postgraduate diploma in biochemistry from Kaduna State University and is currently pursuing a master's in public health at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria.
I'm also a biochemist as well.
All right. I think you have a lot of fans here. So she has managed and supported projects funded by the British Council, Malala Fund, Mark Arthur Foundation, European Union, USAID, and the Global Partnership for Education, as well as several government interventions. Joy is the founding executive director of the Center for Inclusive and Sustainable Health Initiative, CISI Initiative, an NGO dedicated to empowering men and women and youth for self reliance and community development. She's also the program director for the North Central Region and president of the Strategic Thinkers for Community Development Association. An alumni of Yali Regional Leadership Center, Joy is a peace pioneer with Generation for Peace, former secretary of the Women, Peace and Security Network, a fellow of African Change Makers, African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development, and the PowerShift Africa Fellowship. Driven by a commitment to address social injustice, illiteracy, girl child education, and local wealth creation, Joy has led and served in 10 associations. She is currently the administrative officer at Civil Society Action Coalition on Education for All, a coalition of over 35 organizations advocating for quality, inclusive, and sustainable education in Nigeria. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us make welcome Joy Anthony for the next session. So, you're welcome, Joy Anthony. You have the
Thank you
floor, ma.
very much. Thank you very much. Good evening, great leaders. Good evening, fellows. Thank you for joining the call. I really appreciate us for being in this session. So just like my introduction is here, so we dive into the power of you. Who are you? It's very important. You are very important. That is why we are here. And today we're going to dive into the session. So please just go to the next slide. So in the next slide, we're going to have a learning outcomes. You identify your personal strength and leadership style, building confidence and enhancing leadership through self-awareness. So we also have the next slide, please. The next slide. Okay, so we have the course overview, which is self-awareness and leadership building course. So to design to help fellows, you tap into your unique strength and your voice. So from this slide, we're going to just take a very short video. Please let's just listen very well. It's just something that has to do with you and how powerful you are. For you to be a fellow, you are the attitude of a lion attitude. You have the attitude. So just for us to listen to this motivational video.
Courage, strength, leadership, bravery. Sheep follow the leader. They follow the herd. They don't know where they are going. Many times they are led to the slaughterhouse, but they keep following. They don't lead. They don't use their mind. A lion leads. It's about having the courage to stand and fight for your life, having the strength to go bravely in your own direction, even if others walk away. You tread your own path. Only you know what's best for you. Only you know what path to take. Only you know your courage, your strength, your heart. Everyone has the heart of the lion inside of them. Let it out. Let it scream out of you. Like the lion, unleash the beast in you.
Attitude is what you think, what you do, and what you feel about yourself. Attitude is everything in life. Guess why? Whether you rise or fall, everything is based upon the attitude that you showed up at that moment. Your attitude determines your altitude. Listening carefully. I've been through tough time. I've experienced it, and I want you to know that it wasn't my money that brought me this far. It was my attitude towards life. It was my attitude to keep going when the going gets tough. That is the lion attitude I'm talking about. The question is, what is your attitude towards life? What do you think of yourself as I'm talking to you now? Do you think of yourself as how God thinks of you? Or you think of yourself as how friends and family members think of you? You need the lion attitude. The attitude to take charge of your destiny. You need the lion attitude that says, I can. You need the lion attitude. The attitude that says, I will, because I'm bold enough to fight. You need the lion attitude if you are standing in for greatness. Real lions, they are hungry when the time comes for their mission. Lions are not followers. They are leaders who lead the rest of the animals. Become a lion. Be fearless. Don't talk. Walk the talk. Real lions, they demonstrate who they are. A lion does not seek respect. They command respect and authority because they know they should be respected. Be a lion. A sheep follows the leader. A lion leads. It's about having the courage to stand and fight for your life. Having the strength to go your own direction, even if no one believes in you. Follow your heart. Only you know what is best for you. Only you know the path to take. You have the heart of a lion inside you. Let it out. Don't fit in. Stand out and use your gift.
The lion is certain. There are no maybes with the lion. This is my decision, and I will attack until the outcome is mine. No one will push me around. No one will tell me where to go or what to do. If I want something, I will go after it with everything I have inside me. The sheep is not certain. That is why the sheep follows the herd, not knowing where they are going, not caring, just drifting through life, being pulled and prodded, being sheared from head to toe until there is nothing left to give. And that is what I see in many of you. Life, the world, and society is shredding you of your very self. Head to toe, you lose your own unique footprint. You become what others want you to see, not what you want to be. Don't let anyone push you around. Be like a lion. Roar so loud with your own spirit that no one will doubt you ever again. No one will question your goals. No one will dare challenge you again, because you certainly will shine through like the lion.
Thank you very much. Nobody should push you around. You are a lion. And tonight I'm talking to Doyin Sola, who is a graphic designer, a videographer, and a pension consultant. I'm also talking to Philip Oluola, who is also a climate change activist and environmental researcher. I'm also talking to Hadiza Adamu, who is a girl and women rights advocate. and she's also a software engineer. Tonight, I'm talking to Shamsuddin Abubakar Usman, who is a blogger, a climate change activist. Tonight, I'm talking to Tasiu Yakubu, a writer, a teacher, and a content creator, and also a spoken word artist. Tonight, I'm talking to Daniel Otu, who is a data administrator. And also, I'm talking to Shaibu Alhaji, who is an education activist, a youth and good education and governance advocate. And also, I'm talking to Mohamed Lawan, who is a community organizer and a tracker community champion. Tonight, I'm talking to you. So being on this call, you are chosen as a fellow of PowerSheet Africa because you have potentials in you and you're a lion and you have the heart of lion. A lot of people apply for this fellowship. You are chosen because you are unique. You want to change Nigeria. You are chosen as a fellow of PowerSheet Africa because there's something we need to do. We need to shift the leadership from how it used to be and create something new. So the first presentation is, who am I? So we need to ask ourselves, who are we? As we are sitting down in this class, we need to ask, who am I? Who am I? Look at my personal strengths. In this session, we're going to look at our personal strengths, our leadership style, building our self-confidence, and our self-awareness. These four things is what we're going to do. First of all, we reflect on who we are and the potential we are. As we are sitting there, a lot of us are climate change activists. We know what is happening. I want to change what is happening. I want to advocate to ensure that we do the right thing. Gone are the days whereby I pour my dirty on a drain and allow the rain to push it. Somebody needs to tell somebody that this thing you are doing is causing erosion, is causing flooding. That is why you're a climate change activist. Reflect on what inspires you. What is that thing that inspires you? In your community, what do you see that inspires you? And tonight, look at yourself and ask yourself all these questions. What inspired? Why did I want to be a motivational speaker? Why did I want to be a girl child advocate? So number three, we also reflect on what empowers you to make a change. What is that thing? Who is that person that's empower you? Who do you see as your role model that empower you tonight to do that thing that you want to do and you want to change in Nigeria and also your community? And number four, reflect on. In this fellowship, we have a lot of topic you will learn. We've talked about advocates, we have talked about activists, we have a lot coming that you're going to learn, how you can collaborate, which we also learned, and there's other program session also we are going to also learn. I think I'm also going to take you on the power of you, which I am taking now, and also what inspires you more. These are things we also need to ask ourselves and also look towards. So now let's look at our personal strengths. What is the core leadership strength that you have? I'm going to also talk about the types of leaders, but this has to be a leader. What is that strength that you have to be a leader? Are you a leader that can carry people along? Are you a leader that look at your subordinate and choose to work with maybe some set of people or everybody, carry everybody? So what are the things you have as a leader to lead a lot of people? What are those strengths that you have? And also you learn to identify your strength and opportunity for different things. So for every individual, you look at working with people, as well as in working with people, you have people that we want to see that things are done. There are people that are waiting for things to be done before they can get involved. So as a leader, how did you see the opportunity to work with them? Do you now see, because maybe these people are not working with me, I decide to leave them? Maybe work with people that maybe like what I'm doing and not those that are just reluctant and don't want to. So what is that thing? Or how do you identify the strength of everybody? For me, I can be someone that is quiet, but I may think, I can sit down and think, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. I can't tell you because I'm not vocal. But we have someone that is vocal and may not even have those may not even think of what to do next. So what we need to do is try to identify the strength of your mentors, the strength of your subordinates, or the strength of your team. And also we reflect on how you will lead a group of antagonists to achieve a goal assigned. So this also reminds me of working in Kaduna in the organization I was working. I have this set of volunteers that I work with. So I discovered that I think I joined the organization before maybe a certain staff, and I discovered that when I tried to tell him this is what you do, he would tell me, no, it's not supposed to be like this, trying to let me know that, okay, he was here before me. But one thing I decided to do is that I now looked at, there's other things that I know I can work with him and will do, instead of trying to now maybe try to bring him maybe problem. I try to see other things that is good at and appreciate him for that. I think with that, he was able to work with, and it was a very smooth ride managing that organization. So working with people, you have people that just like someone said, people will hate you for nothing. They don't even have reason. That's why did you hate me? They can't tell you why they hate you, but because you are doing the right thing, because you are leading. So when you lead with all your strength, lead because you want to make a change. Don't allow anybody or anything to stop you from what you want to do. As a Power Sheet Fellow, you are chosen because you have the potential to change Nigeria. You have the potential to do something different. We are from different zone, north, south, east, and west. We are different tribes and ethnicity. We are chosen. We are here to listen to each other. We are here to change Nigeria. Gone are the days whereby we allow our parents to rule us. Now is our time to rise. Now is our time for us to make a transformative change in Nigeria. So identify that strength that you have. If you know that thing you have that will make you to make a change in Nigeria, it's time for us to do that. So for leadership style, we have a lot: autocratic, authoritative, pace setting, democratic, coaching, affiliative, and the last I said. So let me just break down some of these leadership style. We have the autocratic leadership style. So in the autocratic leadership style is do as I say. So this person may come and tell you that he believes that he or she knows everything, and the person may tell you that he makes decision for everybody. You are not allowed to say anything. He commands and control everything that happens. That person is appropriate. He feels that he is the only one that can achieve the goal. So he doesn't take people along. He takes charge. So the authoritative is follow me. This kind of leader that will say follow me. Authority, yes, follow me. So the person thinks marks people and he expects you to do something. But what he does is that he marks the confidence of the leader and also sets expectation while engaging and energizing leaders along the way. So the authoritative leadership styles also see also think of where the company is going and what happened. You also take time to explain. When you are with this leader, he will explain to you, this is what we want to do. He'll bring it together and he tells you what is expected of your work and also guide you. So we also have the pace setter style, which is do as I do. That's the kind of leader that he wants you to follow every steps he follows. And this kind of leader is a leader that push you. He push you high and the team to get to somewhere. You set a target and you ensure that everybody meets that target and he carries you along and everybody drives a result to ensure there is change. We also have the democratic style, which is what do you think? That kind of leaders that share information with people about anything and seek your opinion before approaching a final decision. So this kind of leader also gives you the opportunity to see what is done and also prepare what we should do to ensure that we get to this place. So this kind of leader is also someone that help you to reach your final decision. So we look at also the coaching style, which has to, this kind of leader is the person that coaches you and makes you to consider things. And this kind of leaders will try to look at you and also you will look at your talent, what talent you have. He tries to develop this talent. Maybe you have this kind of leader. He will look at you and say, this person has this talent. He will decide to choose you. Okay, just like what is happening in Power Sheet Africa. I am a member of Cohort 1, a fellow of Cohort 1. Amina is a fellow of Cohort 1. Victor is a fellow of Cohort 1. So Mr. Naman saw us and see that there's need for member of Cohort 1 to also train Cohort 2, because during our time we are just leaders that are contributing. A lot of us were selected, but some of us were exceptional. Let me just say that way, because we are leaders that we wanted to see a change. We want to see the dream of Mr. Namani is what we want to see. We see this a leader that wants to see there's something he wants to do. That is why he created Power Sheet Africa. So we said, okay, we want to move with him. So that is why we decided that, okay, let us contribute with him. When he approached us, okay, let's do this. We decided that we're going to do it together. So coaching also believe in your power. A leader who is a coach also believe in your power and want to see that you execute that power and make a change. So we also have the affiliative leadership style, which has to do with people comes first. This kind of leader will give you the opportunity to do all you want and give you the opportunity to work together. Just like yesterday, it has to do with collaboration as a team. Just give you the opportunity. Okay, as a team, make sure you work together. So the last is the, let's say, fair leadership style. This has to do this is a leadership that trusts people, that they need to know what they do, and it gives people opportunity to spread their wings also. So these are different leadership style we have. So I think you saw this two posts I put of these two presidents, and there's comparison between the two presidents. I think the comparison was, when you look at, because we don't have time, I should have maybe give us the time. Maybe just also give the opportunity to just give, maybe we can just give one maybe comparison between President Goodluck Jonathan and President Tinubu. So I don't know if we can just give one person the opportunity, if you have maybe just a difference or similarity between the two, or something remarkable about each of them, and something they were not able to achieve during their tenure, on which are also the tenure of Tinubu. I don't know if somebody can just one person, so we can move. Is there anybody that can just give us, just please, the chat box, please, does anybody that just give us a difference between these two presidents? Okay, so I think, is there anybody? I think we don't have anybody. So let me just, I think for the two presidents,
I
for
think
the
Fortune's hand is up. Fortune raised his hand, ma.
Okay, Fortune, just give us one.
Okay, sorry, ma. Like you said what you said, but the network was like cut me off when you were mentioning it. Sorry, like I have an idea, but I have to understand the concept of what you're saying. Sorry.
Okay, I'm talking of the presidents, Jonathan and President Tinubu. These are two presidents. So they have different leadership style. So I just want you to just give something unique about the two, what they did that is unique in Nigeria. Or if they think there's something during their tenure and also the current tenure, something they've not really done that you feel that they are not really maybe good leaders. So just maybe a difference between, or similarities between them.
Okay. From my own perspective, President Goodluck's tenure, according to what I heard, I don't know whether to classify it as insider information. I think he was more liberal to the people under his tenure, to the ministers, to the governors. According to what they said, he allowed them sign off money for projects and all that. And I think he had a more peaceful nature, although it's something everybody now knows him for, as the man who left his office as an incumbent president for peace to reign. Why Tinubu, during his tenure, during when he was contesting, he was raising armies too. He was raising armies, Jagaban soldiers, or there's a name called them, that he was ready to fight with if he didn't win the election. So these are like two different characteristics between the two of them. Goodluck Jonathan had the power to take over the seats, and he didn't do anything about it. He let the seats go for peace to reign. Why Tinubu was not there, but he did everything. He bought the judiciary, he raised armies, he did every single thing that is possible on earth to get to that seat. So this shows that Goodluck is more of a democratic leader than the present president. Thank you. I don't know whether I contributed. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I think I still have some on the chat box. Somebody said Tinubu is more strategic, while Jonathan is a leader. As a leader, is more liberal. Somebody say President Goodluck was a pace setter and all about peace, while Tinubu is actually an autocratic leader and support. I would agree that. So he's an autocratic leader. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So as a leader, I just want us to know three things about ourselves. The three most important capacity as a leader you should have. Number one, you should have a head. Number two, you should have a heart. Number three, you should have guts. As a leader, for you to have a head, you have to set strategy. And what are these strategies? You have to rethink, you have to reframe, you have to develop and articulate and get things done. That is using your head. This is what you're going to do using your head. Then for you to use your heart, you have to empathize with others, balance needs with economic and political requirements, and work with people. So as a leader, for you to have a heart, a gut, is also for you to take risks and take tough decisions. These are three things as a leader you should have. So I think next slide. So we can go to the next slide. So for the second one is building self-confidence. As a leader, you should build confidence to lead authentically and effectively. Build your self-confidence. You cannot speak when you don't have confidence. You can see this man in the photo is trying to jump this cliff. If he doesn't have self-confidence that he can jump, he won't be able to. So for you to be a leader, for you to have that self-confidence, you must build yourself around maybe any topic. If you're a climate change activist, you should know everything about climate change, what is happening currently, the climate change, what is happening globally, what is happening locally, so that when you speak out of authority because you have the confidence to speak because you have already have knowledge about all this. So, and also you need to believe in yourself. If you can't believe in yourself, you can't go anywhere. For you to have the power of you have to believe in what you can do. Don't see yourself like, sometimes you may say, I'm an introvert. Even you're an introvert, you can do the difference. For you to be selected in Powership Africa and for you to change Nigeria, you need to believe in yourself and be bold to speak the truth. We have a lot of youth that came out during the EndSARS protests. We have millions of youth in Nigeria. Why is that? Why is those youth different? Because they were bold to say the truth. We have some youth that were at home doing nothing. But because some of these youth came out and said, no, we need change. That is why they came out to speak. And also, we have to have one-on-one session with ourselves. How often do you do that? Before you do anything, before you ask yourself, speak to yourself, tell yourself every morning when you wake up, because a lot of us just wake up, just pick our phone. Before you go out or before you do anything, say something positive to yourself. That would be your self-confidence. Then avoid self-doubt. There is nothing you can do. I remember one of my mentorship sessions with some children in secondary school. I said, I'm somebody that in academic, I believe in A, I don't believe in AB. I don't believe in B. And when I believe in A, I strive for A. I don't believe in B. And I don't believe anybody is dull not to get AB. The thing is, you have to start planning. Immediately you start the term or immediately you start the section, you start reading. You take past question. And my target is A. I used to tell anybody that in academic, I used to say A should be the target. You are not supposed to get B. Is the lecturer not in your position before it becomes a lecturer? That is the confidence you should have in yourself. I know we have a lot of students. I'm telling you today that A in that course is what you should target, and you can do it. Just set out 1 hour every night, and you see the difference you make. So let's go next. Self-awareness. You look at this photo. The cat is seeing himself as a lion. Is it possible? A lot of stuff to say no, but because in the mirror, the reflections he sees is a lion. I believe I'm a lion. I can do like a lion. And remember the lion attitude. The lion attitude. The lion leads. The lion takes the lead. The lion is the king of the jungle. The attitude is something he believes in. Nobody can take that. The elephant may be bigger than the lion, but the lion believes he's the king of the jungle. So you have to have self-awareness. And this is the foundation of the power of you. If you don't know yourself, you cannot have that power. Don't see yourself. See, nobody cannot lead. You can be the governor of your state. You have to start from now. You have to join groups. You need to read about, if you want to be the senator you need to start reading about the Senate because you want to know. So, and also, we also look at the driving force. What is that thing that drives you? This is Powership Africa Fellowship. In Powership Africa, we want to train you. We want to give you that strength. We want to tell you that this is the journey you should go. And in Powership Africa, we're not going to train you. We're going to coach you. We have mentors that will tell you what to do. Even after the fellowship, you can adopt somebody as your mentor and say, I want to do this because you are doing this. I want you to coach me and I want to do like this. So also discover the power within you. You have that power. Enhance your leadership skill. Engaging in self-empowerment moments. Okay, I put off yoga. We also have courses. I used to, at the beginning of the year, I used to set 10 courses for myself. And every year, if I'm not going to get to 10 courses, I should do 6 in a year. So as a leader, why are you on your phone every day? What are you doing on your phone? When you have fellowship that a lot of fellowship opportunity that you can get and also travel abroad and also come back home and do difference. So you have that power to do anything. Also, I also talk about measured relationship between your weak moment and your strong moment. If you know your weak moment is you're a procrastinator, you procrastinate a lot. So what are you going to do? Set up daily plans for yourself. You mark everything I want to do today. Because I know that I can procrastinate, I'll set up daily plan for myself. I'll do this, I'll do this. At the end of the day, before you go to bed, start thinking, was I able to do this well? So these are things you need to do to ensure that you get to where you are. So let's go to the next session. The next slide, please. The next slide. So now what should I do next? So as a power shift fellow, what should I do next? So now create actualization journey plan to discover your potential and track how far you have gone. So now as you have listened to this, the power of you. So now let's have a journal. You just set up a journal. Okay, for me, this is what I want from now to the end of the year. Set up, this is what I want to do by January, by okay, now we are in May. By June, I should be doing this. By July, I should be doing this. I think for me, I think maybe I should use myself. For last year, I set up, I think, 4 plans for myself, and I was able to achieve. And one of it is that I want to register my NGO. I was able to achieve that. For 10 years, I said, okay, I want to go for my master's. I think last year was like it was what I wanted to do last year, and I was able to achieve it. So I think for me, you said when you set out this self-actualization plan for yourself, it can be 2 or 3, but the thing is, at the end of the year, you'll be able to achieve it. So now, and also you start a blog, write articles. Sometimes when you have a lot to say, instead of going to your Facebook to start writing things that maybe is not really idea. You have a lot of ideas. Just set up a blog or start up a storyline on your Facebook page. I think one of the failure I went to her page to get maybe what she do. I think I called a lot of people in the group in the some of the fellows here. I went to her page to see if I can get something of what she do. When I went there, I saw her, I think she was just laughing in some of her videos and all that. So I was like, as a member of Power Shift Africa, it's a time for you to now start changing your LinkedIn profile, your Facebook page, your you start changing all this to be maybe what you do and what you need to do. So now join organization that inspire you. And lastly, I say move. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. That is just what you just keep running. The next slide, just keep running. Just keep moving. Just that is what you need to do. Just keep moving. Next slide, please. So we have a lot of quotes. I say, yeah, pretty creature of God. Put yourself first than others. Replace motivation with discipline. Knowing which of the leadership style work for you. The power of you is loving yourself. The next slide, please. The next slide. And this is me. When I walk into a room, I own it. This is 11 years ago. And this is World Cancer Day. I am so passionate about this day. From 11 years ago till this year, every World Cancer Day, I get involved. I don't joke with this day. And here I was showing the children how to examine their breasts, so the girls in a school. So this is me. I speak with confidence, presence, and command. When I stand in front of the kids, I love community work. I am not just present in the room, but I also exert influence and feel confident and in control. And that is who I am. So that is who you should be. Always set yourself. And lastly, let me just give a quote from a very powerful person. This is someone that wrote 205 books on leadership. And who is this person? John Kelvin Maxwell. He said, to live a worthwhile life and meaningful life, a person must be part of something greater than himself. So, and lastly, I want to say the power of you depends on your knowledge to see the ability in you. You can change any situation only by identifying personal strength, building your self-confidence, and enhancing your leadership skill through self-awareness. Thank you very much. Now go the Ocean Dalu. Thank you for this opportunity. You are great leaders and great fellows of Power Shift Africa. Let's do this and make Power Shift great again. Thank you very much.
Wow, this was something else. I got a lot from this, and I'm truly inspired by you. I'm truly inspired. So we have 5 minutes for questions, for contributions. And you can also use the comments, the in-app in-chat comments to drop in questions or suggestions. So, okay, edits.
Thank you very much, Joy Anthony, for that powerful. I mean, if I didn't like anything, I just love the way you spoke. You were so vocal and highly motivational. And I just want to quickly add that words of affirmation are very, very powerful. Personally, what I do every day I wake up is I look at the mirror and I speak positive words to myself. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And before you know it, at the end of the day, I just go about with this air of positivity and can do with spirit. So that's just what I want to add. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank
Okay, it's well. It's well. It's well.
Okay. Yeah, I also just want to appreciate the speaker and also to add that one of my biggest takeaway, because there is a lot actually, but one of the things that is on top of the list is as a leader, I know that I will have to constantly do a check on my leadership style so that I'll know if it is working, if it is not working, if there are adjustments I need to make it more effective, then I will do that. So thank you so much for this session.
thank you.
Okay. I think Najib, I saw Najib's hand up. If you want to speak, well,
Hello, good evening, Joy. That was an
good evening.
insightful and motivating session. I just love how you speak. God, it's just like the power is there, the energy was high. So thank you so much for that session. I have a quick question, please. Like as a person, like I have all my goals that I want to achieve. Maybe I designed to achieve them within a year, for example, or 6 months. But unfortunately, due to some inevitable circumstances that might be economic or social, I couldn't achieve that goal. What advice would you give someone in this kind of situation? Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, Majoy, before you proceed. For the sake of time, please, we can also use the comments in the comment section. That is the in-app chats box to ask questions because we are already way behind time. So thank you. Majoy, please, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much, Najib. So, for your goals, you can achieve your goal. The time is not really it should not limit what you want to do. So the only thing you have to do is maybe you re-strategize. Um, now break down those goals into different sections. Okay, this is long term. This is short term. So let me see if I can do the one for short term now. Okay, the long term I'm going to do it. So just re-strategize and reschedule your goal. The one you can do now, you do. It doesn't matter. The thing is that you want to get to somewhere. You have something you want to achieve at the end of the day. So you can re-strategize and reschedule your goal, and also shape them into different timeline, so you'll be able to track and also help you to get to where you are. The thing is, at the end of the day, I want to achieve some. That's the main thing. You can do it. Since you've now see that it's something that you can do, just reschedule your goals again, and also change maybe one or two things that you feel the ones that are more pressing that you want to do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma. I'm seeing Fortune, I'm seeing it well, I'm seeing all of your hands up, but we are behind time. And I was hoping would use the chat box so that it will be faster so you can answer everything at once. Um
Um, sorry, I'm not trying to ask a question. I'm just trying to say, like, talk about my key takeaway on this session.
Okay,
So
so, wait, Fortune, wait, please. Okay, before that, there will be time for you to do this. Well, after the announcements, you can talk about your key takeaway. But for now, let us listen to the announcement from Amina.
Okay, thank you so much, Benedicta. You've done wonderfully well today. And also, I have to say that these two sessions have been very powerful. Thank you so much, Mr. Bala. Thank you, Ma'am Joy. That was really inspiring. That was motivational and amazing. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank the fellows for their active participation, the likes of Ede, the likes of Fortune. We had Mimuna, Itwell, Najibullah, and Blessing Emmanuel. You guys, thank you so much for that. And also those that have been contributing in the chat box. That was amazing. We really appreciate. So, what I want to talk about today is that I noticed some people were having questions for the first presenter about the legal aspect of activism. So, I want to announced you that we still have a full course on ethics and legal framework for activism, and it's one you will not want to miss. It will ground your actions and elevate your leadership. So by now we want to believe that you have already have a project, sorry, a capstone project area, a topic in place, and you're already exploring ways to implement effectively. So let your ideas reflect purpose and impact and also the values of Powership Africa. Remember, like I said after the first presentation, what we are expecting from you is a digital advocacy. So work on your project topic and think of submitting it, and also think of ways of shaping your digital advocacy. About yesterday's assignment, there will be a link will be sent to you so that you can submit the assignment. Thank you so much. That's all I have to say. So I to end it all, I want to say that you carry more power than you all think of. Lead with heart, act with purpose, and never stop believing in the difference that you can make. That is why you are here, to shift the power from where it is to where we want it to be, to shaping negotiating Nigeria and also shaping the new Nigeria of our dreams. Thank you so much, everyone. If you have contributions, you can as well send it to a WhatsApp group. Thank you. Over to you, Benedicta, to end the session. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Amina. Thank you so much. And oh, God, it was quite a session. It's like you guys are giving this Aluta energy, like great Nigerian student energy. All right, I'm seeing a question in the chat box. My question is from Peace One call. My question is, most times for someone who is just beginning his or her growth levels, who is just beginning, okay, I think is who is just beginning on his or her growth levels, find it difficult to identify their strength. How would this person go about identifying their strength? Okay, in 1 minute, please. Majoy, please, can you just answer in 1 minute? Then we can also drop our questions, or Fortune, this is the time for you now to talk about your own reflections, think about your key takeaway. You can put it in the chat box because of time, or if you can see it in 30 seconds, it will be amazing.
I
I think,
can say it in
sorry,
this
please,
second. Thank you.
Fortune,
Okay,
please,
please.
Fortune.
For
I
now, we have to
believe
let
that
Joy
I
speak.
believe that the WhatsApp group should be a platform for you to reflect and engage with other fellows, even those that couldn't join the meeting. Please, let's use the WhatsApp group for reflection.
Okay.
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 Okay,
So,
thank you very much. So let me a quick one, please. So peace one call. I believe there's something you love to do. For you to start up, something must have spurred you up for you to do that. So that is your strength. It's something hidden. Yeah, it's something hidden. There's something that is in you. So the strength is already there. It's not that you don't have the strength, but there's something that you want to do. There's something that is pushing you every day. So you have to sit down and reflect. Sit down, maybe take some moments, sit down and think of that. That will really help you. So already there's the strength is there. What you want to do is there. The thing that you have to sit down and reflect and see if you're able to pick that and also to move you. So maybe you can just give me a chat. We just maybe during the the group, so we can also talk. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Fortune, I think we'll have to use the group for any other contributions. That is the group chat on WhatsApp. So thank you so much. It has been a productive and inspiring session today. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your active participation. You guys are the ones who actually made this session colorful. Thank you so much to the participants and to the facilitators. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Nonso Inamani, for making this possible for us. Thank you so much, Amina. And thank you, each and every one of us who have contributed. So, until another session, keep unleashing the power in you and stay engaged. Thank you so much. And I think we've come to the end of today's session. God gives use the WhatsApp group for this question. Just put your question on the WhatsApp group. All of the facilitators are on the WhatsApp group. So when you put it there, they will attend to you. Yes, thank you so much, God gives. So this is the end of today's session. Thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate. Thank you, Doyin. Thank you.
Don't fold your arms and keep complaining. For the time to act is now. We may be young, but we are smart.
Thank you, God.
It is now more than ever for a power shift.
Thank you, Musa.
We are united for a new Nigeria. Oh, from the north to the south. Oh, from the east to the west. Oh, it is time, Nigeria. It is time for a power shift. Oh, from the north to the south. Oh, from the east to the west. Oh,
all right, bye, Benson, Mercy. Good night.
It is time for a power shift. Yeah, yeah.